The first question we have to ask is about digital wallet scheme because the government already told the public that this scheme will be postponed beyond May. Of course, this continuous postponement has, disturbed people and don't know when exact timing that this digital wallet scheme will be conducted. So could you please tell us what is the impact to Thailand's economy?
So the impact of this delaying the project, first that they will impact the government's confidence, right? Whether they are competent enough to implement their campaign, the elected campaign policy. So but it also affect the Thai economy as well, because if it's going to be delayed for some other times, it means that other projects that will stimulate the economy will be postponed as well, because people will wait for the big amount of money to be the stimulus package. So as you see, the condition of the economy maybe is not as critical as a crisis, but still very sluggish, right? Yeah. So it means that we have to wait for the government to do something about the economy, and there will be like a huge opportunity loss for the economy of Thailand.
And do you think this scheme should be terminated?
What would bar this policy from happen is about the legal issues.
Yes.
Because they're trying to borrow the money, but the law does not allow you to borrow the money, whenever you want, just in case of the crisis, just in case of the emergency only.
You were one of the members of the Land Bridge Committee. It's a very big project, mega project, which would take around 1 trillion baht. Of course, you left the committee already.
Right.
What's the risk inside in the Land Bridge project? Can you tell us more about Land Bridge project? Of course, this huge chunk of budget, do you think it is worth building the Land Bridge itself?
We found a lot of inconsistency, about a lot of mistakes, and so we're trying to find the answer of this by asking the authority, including the consultant of this project who wrote the report that about these inconsistencies, but we haven't had all the answers yet. But then the chairman is trying to put the end to the committee and trying to rush to vote to endorse the report that of the committee. That's why I couldn't be in the committee anymore, and I have to resign. What we found is that there are a lot of assumptions and figures that it doesn't really make sense. So it might have happened that the feasibility study is not really feasible at the end. So we request that there should be the revise of this feasibility study, because they includes a lot of unreasonable route. As I already mentioned to the public, in order to get the most of the revenue to the project, they include the route from Europe to South Asia into the Land Bridge project, which will start from Ranong to Chumphon to cross the ocean. It's the first thing that they should do, because to go down there and talk to the people, to the villagers, I talk to them and look them in the eyes that you will do this project, whether it's not feasible, by confiscating their land. It's the only way that to see the sincerity of this government.
Kun Srettha, you've been visited other countries to talk to business leaders, political leaders, country leaders to get FDI in. Of course, one of the projects is Land Bridge project there. How would you evaluate his performance? Are you satisfied with his 5-6 month performance?
We couldn't really grade his performance because he never, proposed the plan and the targets to the parliament, the measurable targets to the parliament. So it's kind of hard to gauge whether his performance is pass or fail. It doesn't seem that they really have the strategy of which investors or in which sectors that really want to attract. It seems that they, go with the flow, and whether whoever wants to meet with them, and they will talk to them, and talking about the stage of Thai economy. These kind of FDI is going to take some time before they really invest in Thailand. It's going to take some lead time, about a year or two. So right now, I think I need a prime minister who sits still at the chair and is trying to think about the way out for the economy, not fly around.